Hello, welcome to this week's edition of Eyewitness Report. I am Yomi Otaibi. The challenges of managing the movement of heavy-duty vehicles in and out of Apapa ports in Lagos State take us back to the area amid growing concerns of alleged extortions. Imo and Cross River State governments intensify efforts to put major roads in place to eliminate congestion and boost their economies. Details of this and more shortly. It's been said that the input of all stakeholders is required to achieve a permanent solution to the traffic challenges in the Apapa area of Lagos State. But it would appear that the drive is being hampered by alleged extortion, multiple revenue collection, and bureaucratic bottleneck. For the upteenth time, haulage operators are calling for an end to these anomalies.
Welcome to Apapa, one of the local government areas in Lagos State and host to 2 ports and several terminals operated by the Nigerian Ports Authority. Talking about gridlock and Apapa to some may look like flogging a dead horse. The problem of traffic congestion caused by indiscriminate parking of trucks and other heavy-duty vehicles has defied many solutions. But to some others, it goes beyond that, considering how much is lost.
Our drivers has to be beaten. We have to pay for ticket money, up to 50,000 naira from trade fair to here. It's unfair. If somebody pick up a container of 180 or 200,000 and you spend 50,000, you buy gas. A gas now is 9,500. Some place you buy 9,500, some place you buy 9,000. And you pay your driver. So how much remain for the truck owner to use and repair his trucks? So you see that the whole thing is either are we going backward? And it's also affecting the consumers. The agent cannot make distribution of goods, the supply chain to be free. The supply chain, it's been having a kind of a chaotic system which affects the consumers. If the driver does not distribute goods, the consumers cannot have it. The agent will not see it. If the price of things are too high, this is because of this. This country was never like this in the 8 years ago. If you can check it back, people go and deliver goods now. Because of frustration, a driver will have frustration to go and sell container. A driver will have frustration to go and sell goods. And you even have people hijacking goods on the road. This month, we have 2 missing containers. 2 missing containers, 20 feet of sesame seeds.
Some stakeholders consider continuous discussion on the traffic situation as a veritable solution to addressing it. Reason they are here. These men and women, members of the Nigerian Association of Road Transport Owners, say they are working in collaboration with the Lagos State Special Committee on Apapa Gridlock. They have the backing of the Lagos State Traffic Management Authority and the police for this exercise meant to enforce the removal of trucks parked on the road without authorization. Few minutes into our recording, the law enforcers are not anywhere. The camera could pick them. The challenges with the traffic situation in Apapa may be many, but not insurmountable.
The process that takes just 2-3 minutes. You can be there for like 1 hour. They'll be pressing phone, they'll be playing game on their phone. Why we have the truck that's supposed to exit the port? And they are doing this just to create an artificial traffic in the port. So that from creating this artificial traffic, something will be coming down to their pocket. The shipping companies, they are also contributing to the problem. And they are contributing to the problem in the sense that you will be given a container, and there's no provision for where to return this empty container after you've offloaded their consignment. They now turn our trucks to their holding bay. And after 7 days of grace, you still have to pay demurrage on this container. The container that does not belong to us. In the first way, they're supposed to provide a holding bay for us. Once you load from the port, you return their container to their holding bay. It's not their responsibility to move their container from that holding bay to the port. It's none of the truckers' business. But shipping companies are not doing this. We've complained, we've written to the shipping line, the Nigerian Shippers Council, times without number, severally, and nothing has been done about this. Another thing is the terminal operators. Terminal operators, when you get to the port now, you will see a line. You see a lane that's meant for express. If you are ready to move your truck out of the port immediately, there's a certain amount of money you have to pay. If you don't have if you don't have this money, then you have to remain on the stagnant lane, which can take up to 5 or 6 hours. The road is not motorable, it's not accessible, and the relevant government, the relevant authority are not taking the right steps as at when due. This is a veteran road. You can see a lot of potholes, you can see a lot of damages on the road. And the pothole, the damages, the dilapidated state of the road is affecting us. The container keep falling on a daily basis. I know when the container falls on the road, you know how much it takes to get the truck back to the road again. All these things are contributing to the side effect of our business, the negativity part of our business.
Even though they want to help us, let them come to call up. I have my own color.
The drivers of these articulated vehicles have their stories to tell, most of them about extortion, even with the introduction of electronic call-up system for the management of truck movement.
You be telling them that what happened to my color?
Don't be like this, they bomb me. I'm a container driver. I did on my work. They asked me money. I said I don't have money. They started to beating me. I'm a container driver. I'm on my work. They stopped me to bring money. Police, soldier, at Alakija under bridge, Alakija. They asked me to bring 5,000. I asked them for what? Soldier dragged me down. Area boy started to fight, beat me. So tell my teeth come out. They beat me. I tell them I have call up. I'm going to the airport to go and load. And they started to beat me. I don't know anywhere we are there. We are paying lowest money is 2,000 naira at any junction. They are creating any junction. If from here to that side, you go see another area boys with police. You can fight with police, area boys, but you can't fight with any uniform man. With police, you go join last man, road safety, police, soldier. Who you want to follow them fight?
Where the money is coming from, because they told us to call up. After you get your call up, you will go where you are going to. But after the call up now, we will still spend under 70,000, 80,000 after the call up. The call up now, they told us is call up now. They say call up now. We are doing my call up. Like this, my call up now. I do it 60,000 naira. 60,000 naira they are doing the call up for us. I swear to God, my heavenly Father, this money. So after the 60,000 naira now, we will still need to pay under 70 or 80 to pass. You say you are passing. Any junction, it's all those police, all those last man that take them to join themselves. Maybe they talk to you, they know how to hear them. They will send the area boys to you. Because they know that the area boys can do anything for them. Because they themselves now, they are doing the things, dressing themselves for this, not the matter, send area boys for you. After everything, area boys will come and beat you, do whatever. So I will not understand the way our life is going like this. So we both should help us.
Still talking about attacks on drivers, our camera captures how one of them is being attacked.
Now, if you go to my, let's say you load now, you are going to Agbada side. From mine to Agbada, you spend 22,000, which is not done.
Channel's television crew is also attacked and the driver stabbed by an assailant. While the crew clears to safety, the gridlock remains, with hope that those with the wherewithal will address it sometime soon.
The Imo State government is rehabilitating and reconstructing dilapidated roads ahead of the rains.
A beehive of construction activities on World Bank Umuguma Road, a major road in Owerri, the Imo State capital. Umugoma, which hosts the headquarters of Owerri West local government area, is being transformed from peri-urban status to an emerging urbanized city, adorned with an ongoing construction of a dual carriageway to connect the Owerri-Port Harcourt Expressway. Men and machines get busy as the state government continues to deploy materials to the construction site. Work on the 13-kilometer road has almost gone beyond the stage of building up the road to formation level and construction of drainage system capable of controlling storm water that causes flooding in the area.
Our trucks are in the borrow pit. They're bringing material. We have done the right side of the road. We have filled lateral to the formation level. And we are moving over to the left-hand side to fill the formation level. Then we have stone base stockpile now, which in the next 3 days, we start putting stone base on ground. The rain will not meet us. The road will be fixed before the rain comes. We have 2 kilometers on each of the sides to fix within this period of time. I give the community 1 month. The asphalt thing will be on the road and it will be completely done.
The increased attention and speed given to the project is in response to Eyewitness's video and several complaints on the deplorable state of roads across the state. During the last stakeholders meeting, Governor Hope Uzodinma promised to commence the rehabilitation and reconstruction of dilapidated roads before the rains return.
We have kept our promise to return to massive road construction once the rains are over. Roads works have started in virtually all the roads, and all the new ones we are yet to award, because this is construction season. To this end, the road construction has recommenced on World Bank to Umuguma Road and the Emmanuel College to Mexico Hospital Junction. The MCC to Toronto Junction has been redesigned and construction will start this month. The completion of these roads will no doubt boost socio-economic activities in Imo State. The overall objective in this massive road construction and reconstruction is to strengthen the state's economy by boosting commerce, industry, and tourism. In addition to that, we have initiated a solid urban renewal program that has given Owerri, the state capital, a facelift.
According to the Commissioner for Information and Strategy, at least 25 roads, including the World Bank Umuguma Road, are presently receiving attention across the state.
As you know, the idea is to clear the entire state capital from the perennial flooding that has been its lot since its creation. Other roads include Naze Nekede Hiagwa Obinze Road. That is the second phase. The road that leads to 3 federal institutions. The first phase was commissioned early last year when President came. We also have Naze Ebu Road, that is road safety. We have MCC Urata Road, that one is ongoing and it has been extended from Toronto to beyond Toronto. You know, it was originally for MCC Toronto Road, but it has been extended and work is actively going on there now. We also have Warehouse Junction, Mezrike Hospital, Emmanuel College Road, Emmanuel College Slip Road. We have Olu Junction, Orewe Road. We have Mbudi College Road. We also have Christiana Hospital Road, Ebu, and Spur to Pascal Dozier Drive. We have Stadium Road, Mbudi, Owerolu Road, which you know is a signature project of this government.
Residents are already happy with the development and hope that the road will be completed on time.
I feel so glad because this road has been a problem to us, especially during the rainy season. There's a lot of water here. In short, the road is no-go area. And we thank God now that the government has remembered us.
My advice is that they should try as much as possible to do everything they can do on their power to make sure that this road is completed and is completed on time.
The rains will return anytime soon, and hopefully the construction on World Bank Umuguma Road would be ready by then.
Welcome back. Some of the eyewitness photos featured on the program over time on the deplorable condition of the Odukpani section of the Calabar-Itu Federal Highway takes us back to the efforts being made by the state government to restore ease of movement along the axis.
A gridlock of heavy-duty vehicles brings traffic to a complete standstill on the Odukpani section of the Calabar-Itu Road, resulting from the deplorable state of the federal highway. The unpleasant experience is often worsened by accidents and breakdown of vehicles on a road covered with failed portions and large potholes. Commuters and motorists spend hours in gridlock between Calabar and Odukpani Junction trying to get to their destination. Inasmuch as travelers wish to avoid the road, there is no alternative route connecting Calabar, the state capital, to Itu in Akwa Ibom State, as well as the 3 senatorial districts along the path that leads to the north-central part of the country. Even with several emergency repairs on collapsed portions, succor is short-lived. These scenarios played out for years until the government commenced the reconstruction and dualization of the road in April 2019.
Indeed, this is Greater Calabar, and this Odukpani Junction is notorious for keeping people overnight on the approach to Calabar. It has become a characteristic nightmare that is associated with a journey by road to Calabar. And given the fact that it falls within the confines of the federal highway, basically speaking, is a responsibility of federal government. Unfortunately, the request to federal government to intervene on this road has become very, very difficult. So we had to express concern over the yearning, sufferings and aspirations of people who wish to come in even for the carnival and getting trapped and sleeping here for days. Unfortunately, we got approval by the federal government to dualize the road at our own expense. So as a state, we're undertaking the responsibility of fixing the Calabar-Odukpani dual carriage road at a cost of the state, a total cost to the state, without a commitment from federal government for reimbursement. We have to bear that brunt, and this is the price we have to pay given the circumstance of our times.
Work has been going on since then. So far, it's been an easy movement of vehicles on the completed lane.
When this road was one lane, it was very, very difficult for us to drive, and the hold up was everywhere. And now, when it comes to the 2 lane now, I love it very well. The journey that is supposed to take like 1 hour before, it would take you like 3 to 4 hours. Now, you can even take 1 hour, 30 minutes.
People do say that this dualization from Tinapa to Odukpani is not supposed to take more longer time. So I pray that they should complete it according to what he says on February.
Officials of the State Ministry of Works are on a routine inspection of a section of the dualized road.
We have a state capital, Calabar, which before now just had only 1 lane dual carriage into the state capital. For those number of years, we've had instances where people coming into the town had to sleep on the road for 8 hours, for 4 hours, to find their way in and out of the city center, Calabar. His Excellency thought it wise that this road, though a federal government road, should be dualized. And we have been on this project for a couple of years now. We are at the stage of finishing the project. As you could see at the back, the other lane over there has been fully asphalted. Let it be on record that one of the lanes is a greenfield project. By that, I mean it never existed before. So what we did is to come redesign the road, maintain the existing lane as it were, and then rehabilitate it, bring it up to speed to the state at which we are seeing now. The other one, construction started from the very beginning, completed, asphalting and all that done. The project is a total of about 12 to 15 kilometers, because somewhere closer to Odukpani Junction there is a realignment. So by the time we put all those ramps together, it's going to come up to about 16 kilometers. Let me say that in a couple of weeks or months from now, we will say that the project is fully executed, ready for commissioning.
Besides reducing traffic congestion, the rehabilitation of the Calabar-Odukpani road is expected to come with a lot of economic benefits, including tourism development.
Calabar was the first capital of Nigeria. Won't you be shocked that almost 200-300 years after that we are building a road into the city? Before now, it was like going to a farm. So if nothing else, this signature has shown that there is a state capital. Even state capitals that have just been created like Abakaliki, you see how you get into Abakaliki now. So we thank God that this is done. If you calculate the economy of these 16 kilometers of road, within one day, the economy that flows from Odukpani to Calabar and Odukpani is equal to the traffic, the economy that goes from Odukpani to Obudu, because all the economies in the state, in the federal, end up here. That is why those days, once it is blocked, people sleep here for 7 days. Indeed, His Excellency's decision to do work on this road was that, you remember, by September, October 2017, this road was blocked and people slept here for 1 week. Because human memory is very short. We will not remember those days. It is from that period that he said, we must do this road. We are a tourist state. How do you think that people coming in and out will come and get stranded what do you think holds for us in terms of tourism? So you open up this type of place for people to come in easily and go out easily.
Though the contractor has given no date for the completion of the road project, it appears the rehabilitation work has reached an advanced stage and may be ready anytime soon.
That's it on this edition of the program. See you again next week. I am your me or Taigbe.